Today we're going to talk about Rank 2.0 and how Ubisoft has completely dropped the ball with it. But the main thing I want to touch on today is just that we're 2 years in to Rank 2.0 being out. It came out in Year 7, Season 4, and people just still don't understand the system. And Ubisoft has just done a piss-poor job of explaining it. The problem is so bad that even full-time content creators still don't understand how Rank 2.0 works. Even though Ubisoft has explained this multiple times, they still don't understand. And before we get into it, I'm not trying to start any drama. Any specific content creators I talk about, I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming Ubisoft. Because since it's been 2 years since Rank 2.0 came out, they should understand this because Ubisoft should have explained it to them. And if anyone doesn't understand Rank 2.0, it is Ubisoft's fault because they still fail to explain it. So why am I talking about this? Because of a tweet I made. I made a tweet, more of a joking tweet, because this is a thing in Deadlock. When your party has a wide skill range of players, it gives you this warning. It says that you might get harder matchmaking. And I said that Siege could use that because right now, if you have a champion and a copper queuing together, you can get some weird matchups. Because the way the system works is it just takes all the players in your party and averages out your MMR. And then this is where everything started to unfold. And again, I'm not blaming Bikini here. As you can tell, it's going to be about Bikini. It's not his fault that he doesn't know, it's Ubisoft's fault. But he incorrectly pointed out that if you bring lower hidden MMR players into your lobby, it still queues with the highest MMR in the stack. This is not the case. With Rank 2.0, like I said, it averages out the lobby. It does not queue with the highest rank. And then this unfolded into a decently long thread where we basically just kept going back and forth. Bikini kept trying to say that that's not the case, that since Rank 2.0 came out, it has always queued based off the highest rank, and I was saying, no, it's not. I don't want to, shit on him or anything, but ultimately he is wrong. He's completely wrong. Matchmaking does not work based off the highest rank. And I know this because devs have talked about it. They have mentioned it on the Rank 2.0 panel. They have brought it up multiple times that it is based off of just average MMR. This is why next season they are adding something called a phantom player. Because if you currently have a champion with 5,000 hidden MMR and then a copper with 1,000 hidden MMR, they will on average find a gold or platinum lobby. Because you take 5,000 plus 1,000, add it together to get 6,000, divide by 2, 3,000. What is 3,000 MMR? That's gold to platinum. If it were the case that it was only based off the highest MMR, that champion would only ever get champ lobbies even when queuing with a copper player. If the system already queued off the highest rank, then adding a phantom player would make 0 sense. And for those who don't understand, the phantom player, what Ubisoft wants to add, is basically if you have a champion and a copper, like we just said, it'll add a third player. And that third phantom player will have the MMR of the difference between the two players. So since we have a champ at 5,000 and a copper at 1,000, the hidden player will have an MMR of 4,000, which means when you add the three of them together, you get 10,000 total, divided by 3, that's 3,333. So you'll get a slightly higher lobby. I'm sure they're going to tweak it so it gets even harder and harder and harder. But the point is that they don't want people boosting, so they are going to make lobbies harder. The larger the difference between the players, the harder the lobby will get. So now that I've basically explained the whole situation, how, matchmaking works, I want to take a second to yell at Ubisoft. Because at 2 years in, this should not be a problem. We shouldn't have content creators on Twitter arguing over who's right, because it should be easily explained somewhere. Currently, if you load up Siege and you go to Ranked, and you go to more info where you would expect the rank system to be explained, there is 0 information. All it tells you is just that when you play ranked, you rank up and you unlock rewards. Ranks reset. And then you'd think if you go to my rank, it would explain, the hidden MMR system. It doesn't. All it tells you is that as you play more ranked matches, you will improve your rank. And that's it. It says the same thing as the overview. And then here, it just says earn rank points by winning ranked matches. You rank up every 100 RP. And it's like, oh, well, maybe in ranks and rewards it'll explain it. No. All it tells you is that there are 8 ranks with 5 divisions each. And that's it. And then gameplay, it's not going to explain anything there. Maps, it's not going to explain anything there. So there is nowhere in the ranked queue that tells you how Rank 2.0 works. There is nothing telling you that you have a hidden MMR. There's nothing telling you that you have a visible MMR. And I still get shit about this every single day I stream. I have people who come in the chat and they say, wow, how are you only gold? Because they don't understand that even though my visible rank is gold, my hidden rank is champion, which means that if I queue by myself, I will be in champ or diamond lobbies. Even though my visible rank is gold, the visible rank means nothing. People just don't understand that. And again, this is a failure on Ubisoft's part. They just have been unable to educate the community because they don't do anything about it. Personally, if I was a Siege dev, Year 7, Season 4, as soon as Rank 2.0 comes out, immediately, big box here that says you will have a visible rank and a hidden rank. And it'll explain what each of those mean and how it match makes. But they don't do that. And instead, they're finally going to implement that, and they're claiming it as a feature 2 years after Rank 2.0 comes out. And they say it here on the panel that they had for Rank 2.0, which, by the way, before I play this, I just want to point out, you know a system is terrible if you have to have an hour-long panel where you explain how the system works. Players should be able to understand it just by loading up and reading something. They shouldn't have to have a dev sit down and talk with them for an hour just to understand. That is not a good system. I'm going to play it here so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
I think there's two different things. There's the matchmaking fixes, and then there's the overall system. So in terms of the overall system, we are bringing a how it works section within the game where we're going to be a lot more clear, and in terms of
finally, I have been saying this for 2 fucking years.
Rank work,
As you can tell, I was very excited to hear that because yes, we've been waiting for 2 years. It should not take them this long just to tell us how the system works. That is just idiotic. I have a theory as to why they aren't explaining things. I think in their mind, they think that as long as players are confused and don't know how the system works, they'll just keep playing because they won't question things. But I think it's the exact opposite. I think people question things, they get pissed off when they don't understand, and then they leave the game. I have no data to back up my point. I don't know if they have data to back up their point. But from my experience, that's how it seems to be. A lot of people just don't seem to want to play ranked because they keep complaining. They say, I'm always facing champs, even though I'm in copper, because they don't understand that because they've reached champion, they will keep facing champs for the rest of their life. Everyone has a different idea on what they think is right. Obviously, there's ultimately one truth. In this case, it's that it's matchmaking based off of the average rank, not the highest rank. But because devs don't say much and because we have to have these panels to explain things, people just don't understand. And then to kind of prove my point about how matchmaking works, here he briefly mentions it enough that you'll understand why they're adding a phantom player that I mentioned earlier.
This is the one good change they mentioned so far.
Rating, and so that'll basically bring the champions away from the copper lobbies.
Okay. So he specifically says there that they're adding the phantom player, I explained how it works earlier, to the matchmaking to bring champs away from coppers. Because champs shouldn't be facing coppers. But that's the case if you have one champ queuing with like 2 or 3 or 4 coppers. And I know most situations aren't like this, but if you have a champ at 5,000 MMR, and then you have 4 coppers each at 1,000 MMR, you add that all together, that's 9,000, divide that by 5, that's like 1,700 or something. So that champ is now in like copper bronze lobbies and just shredding everyone. It won't make a crazy difference once they add that phantom player. The MMR is going to go up to like 3,000, which the champ should still just shred everyone, but at least the coppers will then get destroyed. So the champ really has to try harder to win. So overall, these changes are good. The explanation is going to be good. The phantom player is going to be good. But it's just insane to me that this is 2 years late. I guess the ultimate point and the whole reason I made this video is just to say this is a ridiculous situation that should never have happened. We deserve better. Ubisoft should be explaining these things way more clearly to everyone. And there shouldn't be some infighting between content creators on how stuff works. Because it should just be explained clearly to us. Ubisoft needs to do better. Don't just implement stuff half-assed and expect us to figure it out. Explain everything. I don't think Ubisoft understands how lucky they are to have Siege, because without Siege, their whole company would be going under right now. And yet they still treat it like it's just the stepchild they never wanted. And if that doesn't change, I'm sure everyone will move on to different games. They just need to step it up. Yep, that's what I want to rant about. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The rest of the video is going to be just random highlights. Enjoy. Ubisoft staff have said this on the record, by the way, that while Steam obviously is not indicative of the entire player base, it is indicative of the trends of how popular a game is, right? So they are always like, if a game dips 70% on Steam, it's probably dipping 70% on console. They used to average like 20 to 30K players a few years ago, which, if we're taking the 3K Steam number and extrapolating to 200K on console, that would mean 30K on Steam back then, 2 million on console at any given time.
It's carrying Ubisoft.
True.
Actually, this is my strongest argument yet. If For Honor is so good, where is 5 Honor?
Yo, he's spitting. Ben, get
Ubisoft,
Ben on the Ubisoft board of directors.
If they want to get out of the red, we need Rainbow, 7 Siege, 5 Honor, Assassin's Creed 38.
I tagged Yang. They're coming down the main street. Was that you?
That was me.
That sounded like Rob joining just to moan into the mic.
I was not expecting her to be repelled on the top of that. Okay.
Ballsy with it.
Ooh! Oh!
I'm nasty with it.
Where are you? You're not with me.
Where are you? Oh, hold on, I'll meet you.
Bro, it's gonna take you 10 years to get over here.
I'll meet you.
Oh, you're actually almost here.
Yeah, luckily no one was in the front office.
Oh, on the left, on the left, on the left. He ran left of the door, left of the door.
Oh, that's not soft wall over there?
And we are in a 1v5 30 seconds into the round. And the last one is Brava. This is Siege. There's a cabin strip club.
Yeah, I'm gonna track her. I want y'all on the doors
as fast as I
Okay,
can.
wait.
Okay,
Let me come.
Cover.
Let me come.
ready?
Yeah.
I'm tracking her.
She's about to win 3
is-
fights.
She's here. She's running.
What does that mean here? Oh, I thought you were gonna hold that door.
Oh, right, you guys can't see.
This is the worst tables
so
track
dumb.
I've ever seen. I ran into the C4, he didn't even C4 me. I'm gonna cry. I actually could have stuck that. I thought he was C4ing me. Bro, bubbles.
Bubbles fucked with something.
Fucked my setup.
Bubbles!
I technically have sight on all 3 of them and can't really do anything about it.
Okay.
Did they have a Halloween event yet? No. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be in the middle of the week.
Come on. Come
Bro,
on.
what is this fight?
Come
You
on,
can win.
I don't know what that fight just was.
That's the meta right there.
One of the Kennedys, he didn't die on the island where I live. He killed someone because he was drunk driving. They went off a bridge.
We've all been there though.
It
Yeah?
happens.
That's open.
Sure, look at that.
Bro, this frost keeps peeking. Peek me again. Peek me again. No.
There's no one in garage rafters.
Oh,
And it's
for
right
real?
here.
Making
Oh, what
They
the?
have a frost.
Guys, a doc just flanked all of us. No one was watching that.
Doc Tua.
Doc Tua. I have a conspiracy that I just made up that every time they put an industry plant like that, it speeds up time because, like, there's no way she's been relevant for like months, right?
I think it's been over a year.
It's been.
No.
I don't think it has.
There's no way.
It feels like 2 months. This conspiracy has legs.
Oh, the video was posted
Pretty good conspiracy
this
you just
year.
Came up with. I fuck with
Your
that.
Meme Doc Tua.
June 2024. There's no way it's only 2 months old. Or wait, no, 4 months old.
June, yeah, June's like
Okay,
that.
It
I was about to
definitely
say,
is.
A year would have made me go crazy. Like, ain't no
Bro.
way.
There's
They
no
work
way it's that
fast.
fresh.
Oh, sorry, not Flores. 0.
Oh, they're breaking the hatch.
Go young. I'm running.
He's running, running, and running, running, and running. You know what's a throwback? The Sims game called Herbs, Sims in the City.
Yes.
And they had that Black Eyed Peas song as their like theme song.
Strogalafinen. Ooh. Nice.
I don't know where the last one is. Ah! He's on me. Okay, so there's two on the right. In that little hallway you just saw them on the right. Two in there.
From town to town.
My buddy's smoke.
Okay, what did I just watch?
Up and down, up and down.
What happened to that guy?
I don't see him.
Oh, what the
I see him.
Damn, he saw me way longer than I saw him.
Oh, that was close. He just backed away. But now he's gonna think we're out of C4s.
This buffoon.
He doesn't even have the diffuser. Where's he going? Okay, bye. They are either basements or first floor. I think they're first floor. Can't confirm their first floor. Ella was in basement.
Interesting.
Let me know if that Ella typed something in text chat. I would be. Wait.
Sir, calm down.
Basement? The wall's reinforced down here. It is basement.
Oh. I've been bamboozled.
There's no one in the hallway, Bluefish.
Oh my god. Site was just completely clear. I just walked through it all. Only one person now, it's Warden.
Alright, I'm gonna make a man on this wall right here. You cover me.
How?
Told you to cover me, bro. Where you at?
You know what? You're right, kid. That's on me.
Damn, okay.
Okay, I got Ash and Buck.
What the fuck?
Guys, what the fuck? Why is everyone dead? You guys are supposed to kill
better.
them.
Don't worry,
Hey, bye, dog.
Guys.
Get this dub. We set it up for you. Alright, so there's one there.
Bro.
I think he's playing the same spot.
The double.
Doki. The sheep punched the cam. I can't see anything.
I knew it. So predictable. They shock him the floor. Hold it from below. I don't know where they are. They're just hiding. Oh, they are below. I think they jumped into A. They definitely jumped into A.
Dead.
Last one was across the map. Hold.
Hold. Hold.
Hold.
Hold.